Hey, so today we're going to go over cognitive dissonance and how it's good, how it's bad, uh, all the things around it. So, what cognitive dissonance is essentially not seeing something that doesn't, not seeing something that you do that doesn't align with your beliefs, right? So, if I were to say, oh, well, I think hurting animals is bad, or I think um, animals in struggle or in pain is bad, uh, but then you eat meat, right? Those are two conflicting things. It's an action that conflicts with an ideal. So we tend to kind of forget about it. We don't pay attention to it. That's an example of cognitive dissonance, and it can be a really good thing. It can be a really bad thing. One of the things that it can be really helpful with is if we're starting an idea or a new thing that we either have some failures in or we're just have no data for. So it could be, oh, well, I want to travel, right? It's better to have some cognitive dissonance. It's better to basically not see any negativity or wrongness with it versus just going in, and thinking something bad will happen or having this idea that, well, maybe it won't go well. And it also goes into the theory of essentially when we expect something really good to happen, something good does happen. And part of that, it does go into body language, micro movements, everything. But essentially, it helps on a lot higher of a level, right? We want to have some sort of ignorance in life, especially with unknowns. There's so many situations that you're going to walk into where you might not necessarily be great at something or you might not know something, but just foolish confidence helps a lot more. You know, like going on a date, making a friendship, trying a new hobby, making friends, exploring. Um, any whatever it might be. When you have a higher expectation of what you're doing, it can be really great. And when you kind of just walk in with blind confidence uh, and not looking at the things that might go wrong, you're going to end up a lot better. Because when we expect something to go wrong, it doesn't always go wrong, but then we're shifting our focus to the things that could be wrong. I mean, like someone who has a drinking problem it's more likely that they're going to be able to see how many bars there are in their town, right? Because it's what they're paying attention to. But if you pay attention to good food, you're going to notice all the restaurants. You're going to notice all the diners and everything. So your mind goes where you pay attention to. And the thing is that it definitely can be difficult to have this level of just pure optimism even without evidence or anything, but at the end of the day there's a few ways to do it. One of the easiest ways is called a logic trap. um, it's essentially when you go through a certain idea. Let's say that, well, I'm bad at exercising. I'm bad at running, right? Okay, so I've never run before, right? Well, no, I've gone on walks. I've gone on jogs. I've gone on runs. Okay, well, did I get hurt each time? No. Okay, well then I'm not bad at running. Bare minimum, I'm okay. Well, how many times did I get hurt? Well, maybe once or twice. Out of how many? Out of a few hundred. Oh, well then that's pretty good. I mean, wouldn't if you were just okay at running, wouldn't it be bad when you get injured more, right? So logically, I'm okay or good at running, and jogging and everything. And it kind of just works off the logical aspect of what we think and what we believe. And you can do that and apply it to everything, like logically. Let's say that you're going on a date, or let's say that you're going for a new outlook. Well, how many people find you? Well, Okay, let's say attractiveness, right? Oh, are you unattractive? Okay, has anyone found you attractive? Right? Yes, at least one person has found you attractive. So you're not unattractive because unattractive means no one finds you attractive. So you're not unattractive. Okay, well, then you look okay or bad, right? Okay, well, how many people are in disgust when they see you? Do you have evidence that people are actually in disgust when they see you? I bet you don't, you know? So no, you don't look bad. Okay, well, then you look okay, bare minimum. Okay, so if you're walking down the street, you smile. Who would smile at someone who frightens them or is unattractive or whatever? Well, they obviously would never smile at someone like that. So when you're walking down the street or if you're talking to someone and you smile, do they smile too? Does anyone stop their conversation, right, when you're talking with them once they notice how you look? No. Okay, well, then, yeah, you look good. So then it's another thing, maybe it's okay, well, maybe I'm just not putting myself out there a little bit, whatever it might be, right? And this is called a logic trap, and it helps a lot if you're ever kind of feeling down and you're very analytical. It helps a lot. Now, if you're emotional and you need like emotional evidence of some form, right? Easiest thing I can recommend, easiest thing. Just remember a certain time where you were, you had a good skill. Like, let's say it's confidence, right? Remember a time where you were very confident and took a chance, right? Preferably in the same category that you're trying to do it again, right? Because the brain can't tell, the subconscious at least, it can't tell something that's happening right now versus something that happened in the past or that happened in the future. Everything is just right now at the present moment in the subconscious, right? That's why PTSD is so bad. Um, yeah. So yeah, just remembering every single detail that you can about something that's good, something that you were confident in, um, and try to write a story about it. That helps. It definitely does, and it also aids with you know, uh, seeing it logically. It's kind of both because then you have definitive evidence of, hey, well, I was confident right then, right? And it helps. So that's kind of why cognitive dissonance can be really good. And if it doesn't work, having examples that you can look at or having reasonings that you can look at to see, well, how can I plow through this? How can I go through this situation? It can also be really bad because if we, end up in a situation where we think a very certain way and reality is completely different, well, we can trip over ourselves. But that happens wildly less than the opposite. So it's better to just be confident and walk into situations, even if like a part of you thinks that you're not. Just walking in with confidence helps, and having those examples that you can look at helps as well. But yeah, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Or if you want hypnosis to be more confident or better in relationships, other things, Serenity Hypnosis Center. Um, and I can help you out. We offer a free money back guarantee for 30 days as long as you put in the work, which is just listening to the hypnosis. So it's pretty easy. Yeah, hope you have a great day. If you have any questions, please let us know.